Okay guys, so we're actually going to be talking about fake friends. So fake friends are kind of the people who are selfish, manipulative, and they're definitely disingenuous towards you. They don't care about you. The only thing they care about is what you can do for them. And it's just, I wanted to make this video because a lot of times this has happened to me, and I just wanted to make awareness to others that you are not alone and you can stop this from happening to you. Oh wow, okay, I got that guy. This is a voiceover, by the way. It's because I can't really play and talk about this because it's a very important topic and I thought I should put more time into it. Okay, I just got railed. It's okay. People who are very fake, or who are your fake friends, they'll tend to either talk behind your back in a form or spread rumors about you, which is, don't do that. If any of you guys are out there and you're watching this and you know that you're like that, you should just stop right now. Another thing is, okay, I got that guy, but another thing is, like, they'll throw you under the bus when things are getting tough, or when they know they don't want to risk anything happening for themselves. Honestly, a friendship is supposed to be about honesty, trust, care, and mutual respect, and talking behind someone's back is none of those. And throwing them under the bus is also another thing. Another thing is, they'll also try to cancel plans on you. So let's say you invite them somewhere and you're just waiting, and at the last minute they say something come up every single time. Well, that's not okay, because at the end of the day, probably nothing came up and they just don't want to be near you, and that is why they're fake. They're only there when they feel like there's something to gain in return. Another thing is, like, they'll exclude you from, like, plans. They'll invite their friends, but they won't invite you. And they'll say, oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot to invite you, or things like that. But it'd be every single time. Another thing that is pretty big to talk about is they might not even talk to you for a long period of time, but all of a sudden they'll call you and they'll be like, hey, how are you doing today? Like, are you doing good? Oh, okay, well, I have a favor to ask you. And at the end of the day, don't give them that favor, because that favor is just fueling for them to gain something in return more. They're going to keep on asking for favors and favors and favors, and at the end of the day, there's nothing that you can do to stop it. All you can do is cut them off, and that is exactly what you should do. Another thing about fake friends is they'll also give you backhanded compliments. Backhanded compliments are basically, they're like, oh, you actually look pretty today, or, oh, here's a favorite, oh wow, have you lost some more pounds? You actually look pretty now. Stuff like that. Or, like, just things like, really is just really mean and could hurt somebody deeply. And having a friendship like this could harm you mentally, and it's not okay. These people only talk about themselves when you're talking to people, and that's another thing. They don't even ask you how you're doing. Also, another thing is, they'll end up, they are fake friends, okay? They're self-absorbed in their own life. They don't care about you. And I just feel like people should understand that it's not okay for that to happen. Wow, I won. People like this are the type of people who really, you just don't need. And at the end of the day, you need to cut them off, as I said. because these people aren't worth your time. It's like, I was talking and I was like, what's like giving someone a ride when they ask you constantly, but you get nothing in return, and they don't ask you how your day is during the ride, or even talk to you after you give the ride. As I said, a friendship is full of honesty, trust, care, and mutual respect, and at the end of the day, if that's not in your friendship, then you know what type of friendship it is. For me, fake friendship is just something that you should avoid, and it's very toxic, and it could harm you, as I said, mentally. There's many factors when it comes into having a fake friend, much like it could cause you sadness, anxiety, even stress. At the end of the day, okay, wow, okay, I got that guy. Oh, of course I fall. But I feel like at the end of the day, people like this are jealous of you, and you have to understand that they are there to be against you in life, and not, they don't wish to see you succeed, so they give you backhanded compliments for that reason, to make themselves feel better about themselves. I feel like these people really just, they're sad people that you should want to have in your life, because, or if you do have them in your life, talk it out with them, see like why they're doing it and stuff like that. Bring it to light. It's just something that happens all the time. I mean, you're not going to not have a fake friend at one point in your life, and at the end of the day, you have to figure out what's the best option for you. Or do you actually want to do this for that person, or is it beneficial for you to have this person as your friend? For me, having someone like this is very toxic, and it could cause you a lot of stress and harm for you, and I just feel it's very stressful. Ooh. Okay, I died. These people are the type of people who they just want to use you, and is it really worth you having that in your life? I feel like a lot of the time these people see that you are successful, and they do it because they know they can't get there, and it's really sad. I've made this video because I wanted to bring awareness towards what's a fake friend and what you should do when you do have one, because a lot of the times, yes, I mean, it happens a lot. I just feel like it's something that should be known as someone, so I should want to spread awareness. Nobody needs any toxic people like that, so just cut them off. Literally cut them off. Don't allow them to be like this with you. I feel like a lot of the time people use me because I'm nice. I'm actually genuinely really nice to people. And this is IRL, by the way. There's really nothing in particular that I'm talking about. And it's just really something that happens 24/7, and I need to start being tougher on myself. I think in one of Kona's videos, she said that she used to be really nice, but she got walked over a lot. And to be honest, yeah, that's the same thing that happens to me all the time. But I guess I'm going to take her advice and say like, hey, I'm going to be tougher around the edges, because at the end of the day, it's me, myself, and I, and nobody else is going to be there for me except myself. Another very big thing is, like, if they are being fake to you and generally they're spreading rumors about you, right then and there you should be like, oh, okay, you're fake, so what do you want? And don't even talk to them anymore. Just literally go away. Walk away from whatever you're doing with them. If they're actually doing like backhanded, like, backhanded compliments to you, if they're doing that, then yeah, you should definitely just walk away. I feel like a lot of the time these people do this because they feel empowered or moved to or inclined to do this because they themselves aren't to the highest level as you are. As I said, they're jealous. That's really all that I have, because I don't know, it's just something that's always been going on in my head, and we won. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it, and I just wanted to bring awareness towards fake friends and what you should do if you have one. Hope you guys enjoy, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.